Nice. Do you want to send the invite, or you want me to send the invite? Oh, okay. Let me check. Dude, don't jinx it for yourself. What if he sucks? Danny Dimes. Yeah. It's on there.
This defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
He's been practicing. He's going to. Pretty sure. Let's go, Potassi!
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Would you rather have Sauce Gardner or bang out the Colts owner? No comment. Okay. No coaching up, buddy. No coaching up.
Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. He escapes the pocket, and he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. He's running out of time here.
Let's go, baby.
As he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put hitting some passes, or there's
What a
no chance to
tackle.
come back and have a chance to win.
Oh, he's coming back. I put him in, dude. Game on the line, bro. Yeah.
Setting the tone early, good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Just reach, buddy.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Yeah.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun. Still with an option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Toss play to the outside. Quick juke. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's get back to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that. And a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming.
Oh, what a tackle.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Stuffed it. Damn. Damn it.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they can
Yep.
and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
This one will be fair caught. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Damn.
They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White. Their Heisman campaign.
I'm just glad I got my nose tackle back. That was clutch.
Example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a
Damn.
call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to
I don't know.
the receiver makes
I'm not going to know till he joins up.
they make the stop, but it's a big play with a 30.
No, I tried a QB spy.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Sooners
You're just going to have to wait and see, dude. You nervous?
will try the ground game here with running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense.
Brother, it ain't happening.
Nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the
Wow. All right, Krabby, I can't have you in my ear right now. Come on, man. I get it. You want a week 1, but we discussed this. You get random schedules. Everyone does.
Line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like
Man's not even watching, dude.
all you have to do is get his head turned
Too busy talking.
football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He just mossed my guy, dude. He mossed my corner.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there.
All right. Come on. You're not in the game, dude. You're not in the game.
And here's the return from just inside the 25. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking right, this one caught. Good execution. Gets the block and gets the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that completion. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. 1st down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st. Good execution on the option. 1st down here for this offense. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the run here. Lets it go. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And Kirk gets FIU with the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but need this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Now playing more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Throws it to the right. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he comes out of the 25. No return. There. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking to scramble to his left. Launches it deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And we're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they tried the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
So on 3rd and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. It'll be down near the 5-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now here's the toss play. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
A There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down, the 17.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the option play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Slides the quick throw. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield with the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
See if they can convert the point after. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
They'll try the option play here. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots. Pass caught down to the 20. Oh, he fumbles. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Send the back in motion. On third down, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, you could see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They keep him off balance with a run. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. And that will give them the lead now. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The pass rush closing in. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss.
He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. He gets loose. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Makes this from inside the 5. Turn of 1 down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Direct snap to the back. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. There's some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tackle, but first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Catch made on the right side. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they're trying to punch it in here. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Defense is coming after him. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They're going to run it. That's the 25. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They mix it up with a run. They're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's an option look. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Panthers. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. We're going to scramble now. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just when you think there might be a chance for this defense to get off the field, how about this quarterback finds another way to extend this drive, this time with his legs, to keep the ball and keep working that clock.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to put it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. A single back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Who makes the grab? Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here,
looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
A hard-fought game, this PAT really just a formality. PAT is good and still trail, though. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, the national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.